Today we're talking about the co-op games from 2006. But first, let's see what else was happening in 2006. The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, Elder Scrolls 4, Okami, Wii Sports, Dead Rising, Final Fantasy XII, New Super Mario Bros., Mother 3, Sonic 06. And for video game hardware, we saw the PS3, the Nintendo DS Lite, and the Nintendo Wii. Now let's talk about some co-op games. Children of Mana offers departure from the traditional Mana series, but excels as a dungeon crawling RPG on the DS. While it doesn't compare to classics like Secret of Mana, the game shines in its own right. It features a free-form story with customization options, including character races and spirits, providing a unique experience for each player. Subquests from dud surfaces and extensive character customization add depth, and multiplayer mode enhances replayability. The game's visuals and audio are impressive, and while it has some minor multiplayer lag and item sharing limitations, the overall experience is satisfying for dungeon crawler enthusiasts. And you can play it co-op if you have multiple copies and multiple DSs. Dungeon Siege: Throne of Agony successfully adapts the Dungeon Siege formula for a portable gaming experience on the PlayStation Portable. The game retains the essence of the series while introducing changes like manual combat, enhancing the dynamic and visceral nature of battles. Character selection and the pet system add depth, strategy, and customization to the gameplay. The fast-paced combat, familiar enemies, and accessible controls make it enjoyable, while quests may occasionally feel repetitive. The game's presentation, accessibility, and multiplayer feature contribute to its strengths, making it a compelling choice for action RPG fans on the PSP. Gears of War for the Xbox 360 is celebrated as a groundbreaking title. It offers exceptional visuals and sound design, immersing players in a gritty atmosphere. The gameplay combines fast-paced action with tactical cover-based mechanics, featuring an engaging active reload system. The game's range of difficulty levels, including the daunting Insane mode, provides extended replayability. The split-screen co-op mode is the standout feature. This is a game with a story built around co-op. Overall, Gears of War is considered a must-have game that pushed the boundaries of console gaming, offering a visually stunning and immersive experience for its time. Guitar Hero 2, the sequel to the original hit music game, continues the success of its predecessor, offering an expanded track list, improved multiplayer options, and an engaging practice mode. The game features an impressive roster of tracks, including songs from iconic bands, and while most tracks are covers, they are exceptionally well done. The gameplay remains faithful to its predecessor, with added complexity like 3-button chords. The addition of practice mode and independent difficulty levels in multiplayer enhances the overall experience, making it accessible to players of all skill levels. Cooperative multiplayer is a standout feature, creating a band-like dynamic. With its fantastic song selection and gameplay refinement, Guitar Hero 2 is a must-play and a nearly perfect sequel. Time Crisis 4 represents Namco Bandai's dedication to the light gun genre, delivering an engaging arcade mode where players become VSSE agents, fighting terrorists and bioweapons. The game features intense battles, weapon switching, cover mechanics, and timed stages, demanding accuracy and speed. While relatively short, it compensates with unlockables and difficulty levels. The complete mission mode introduces a first-person shooter narrative with exploration, albeit with occasional slowdowns and health regeneration quirks. Crisis missions and mini-games boost replayability. Even though the game is visually diverse, it lacks groundbreaking graphics, and its audio elements are somewhat forgettable. But overall, Time Crisis 4 is another standout light gun game in the Time Crisis series, and it could be found in arcades and the PS3. Metal Slug 6 marked a shift from Neo Geo hardware to the Atomic Wave platform. The game introduced character-specific attributes, offering distinct abilities for each playable character, such as Marco's stronger pistol and Tarma's vehicle prowess. Additionally, Ralph Steele and Clark Jones joined the roster as playable characters. The Atomic Wave platform allowed for unique effects, like zooming out during boss battles, but the high-resolution backgrounds lacked the charm of pixel art seen in earlier titles. The levels were somewhat uninspired as well, with few exceptions in the boss battles. Even though this isn't the best Metal Slug game in the series, it's still a solid co-op run-and-gun shooter. Pandemic Studios addressed the criticism of the original Destroy All Humans in its sequel, Destroy All Humans 2, focusing on action and side quests, making it an enjoyable open-world game. The crude yet charming Crypto returns in 1969, taking on the free love generation, with pop culture references and humor. While the story isn't the most compelling, the game's emphasis on killing enemies and blowing things up compensates for it. The stealth elements from the first game are nearly gone, and the focus is on action. Weapons are revamped with new additions like the Dislocator and Meteor Strikes. Side quests are well developed and provide substantial content, with collectibles and bonus features adding to the game's depth. The addition of co-op mode enhances the destruction, but has some limitations. The sound design shines with stellar voice acting and humor-rich dialogue. The visuals, while not exceptional, have solid animations and effects. Despite some issues, Destroy All Humans 2 offers variety, quirky characters, and originality, making it a worthwhile choice for fans of the series. LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, builds upon the success of its predecessor, with even better stage design, source material, music, visuals, and humor. This unique action-adventure game retains simple mechanics, but allows players to control multiple characters, each with distinct abilities, fostering a mix of strategy and combat. The game incorporates puzzles and destructible environments, encouraging creativity and exploration. Multiplayer co-op is seamlessly integrated, although it does lack online support. Vehicle sequences are no longer on rails, offering more freedom and variety. However, the game's difficulty remains low, and it can become repetitive. Overall, LEGO Star Wars 2 is a fun, accessible game that's great for the whole family. Marvel Ultimate Alliance is a cooperative top-down dungeon crawler featuring 25 playable Marvel characters with unique abilities and alternate costumes affecting gameplay. The game offers an engaging storyline as players battle Doctor Doom's quest for ultimate power, though puzzles and level design lack innovation. Boss battles incorporate mini-games, providing variety. You can play the game online or local co-op for up to 4 players. If you're a fan of comic books, this is a pretty solid superhero dungeon crawler. Resistance: Fall of Man is a standout launch title for the PlayStation 3, offering a compelling story mode experience set in an alternate history where the Chimera alien race threatens humanity. The game's atmosphere is effectively creepy, and the visuals, though not groundbreaking, are technically impressive, with a steady 30 frames per second. The gameplay features quick, twitchy movement, excellent weapon variety, and challenging enemy AI. The standout feature is the stellar multiplayer mode, supporting up to 40 players online with customizable maps, stats, and modes. And you can play through the entire story mode and split-screen co-op. Overall, Resistance is a must-have for PS3 owners. Splinter Cell: Double Agent by Ubisoft takes the iconic stealth series in a bold new direction, with a compelling narrative that explores moral choices and their consequences. Players control Sam Fisher as he infiltrates a domestic terrorist organization, facing tough decisions that shape the story's outcome. The game's level design is outstanding, offering a mix of closed corridors and open environments, and the AI presents a more challenging experience. The game came out on the PS2, Xbox, GameCube, and the Nintendo Wii, and it can be played in split-screen co-op. Gitaroo Man Lives for the PSP is a rhythm action game that offers a unique and joyous experience. Players take on the role of U1, an adolescent who becomes the Gitaroo Man, tasked with saving the universe through guitar battles. The game's eccentric, off-kilter storytelling, along with its diverse and catchy soundtrack, adds to its charm. The gameplay mechanics are easy to pick up, but provide depth to prevent tedium, making it stand out in the rhythm action genre. The game's 2 types of actions, involving the analog stick and face buttons, offer a rewarding challenge. Gitaroo Man Lives provides a satisfying and challenging experience with excellent presentation, and you can even play it in co-op with 2 PSPs. So those are some of the co-op games from 2006. What are some games we missed? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our video from last week where we talked about the games from 2005. And thank you for watching.